Folks, do I really have a good lecture to give some point from the technicalities of what's going on? Look who's waiting for me in imagery forms. And I don't see where it's coming from, folks. It's a fence post. I have a reason. I know how they're doing this now. But I just want to show you what's happening. I say hi, I'm friendly. Hello. Now what we're getting is a superimposed state. Almost like whoever that kid is. When they're talking like that, it's like we're looking in on them and they can't see us. So it's a superimposed photon overlap due to geographic entanglement with wherever they're at. So interesting enough, is it not? I'll step out here and show you more what's going on. Let's do this. That was interesting. These things happen around they tend to come on in, but now I don't. Hello. Where'd it go? Around this way. Oh no, I don't think. No, right here, yes. I told you that. Oh, well, I don't. No, that's one. Oh, absolutely. Hello. I got a green boy on my left side over here. No. Hello. I wave. I'll be honest with you, folks. They've coached me on a lot of stuff here, man. They put the right questions in my head or something, because I've pieced it pretty much. Hello. I got ideas how they did it. Don't you think 4 things? There's a place called Bushveld Complex in South Africa. There's a place called Stillwater in Montana. There's a place called Sudbury Complex in Ontario, Canada. And I got my little plot here. And all 4 of us geographic locations, you can look at them by Google Earth, are formed almost identically from prehistoric times. So, I mean, we have almost identical geology. Nice concentrations of platinum group metals, heavy mix of mafic and quartzite and monazite intrusions and extrusions. Specifically a iridium layer at one layer, and you have also many rare earth elements. So all this weirdness comes about because we're all 4 places I said, you know, is got some thought behind it, and it's a lot of proof, but a lot of is what they call a prehistoric, you know, or an ancient meteorite of some kind. And when a meteorite hit, it basically kind of turned the inside of the earth out to the exterior, putting it in simple terms, made these valuable crystals, as they say, readily close to the surface. We'll talk about this more in detail later, but what that means is they entangle to that. You got to know a little bit of quantum physics. So they entangle, and when you entangle to one crystal to another, no matter where they are in the universe, instantaneously, that crystal's the same copy it is in the other part of the universe. Yes. And then one of the best ways they think about recycling energy, or like stored energy, like lithium and stored energy that you get out of monazite, would be through entangled energy between crystals. This makes them a type 3 or 4, maybe a 3.5 or above the Kardashev scale, which means they are obtaining energy all over the universe. And they do it rather simply. They entangle on an asteroid. Wherever the asteroid crashes, maybe they help it crash a certain way, but wherever it crashes, wherever, millions, 100 millions, whatever, the distance is crazy. Wherever it crashes, they know exactly, because they're entangled to that. They know exactly where to go with a small team or whatever. And then they go, and conveniently that nice comet or asteroid that turned into meteorite and smashed into the ground, turn these caves, creates holes, big caverns and such. Hydrothermal events that bring a lot of the deep earth, like it would in deep earth, rare elements to the surface. Remineralization of a lot of your stones, and resets the pace. So they can go there in person instantaneously because they're now entangled. So they know where to go from where the asteroid meteorite hit. Now they got a nice location if they decided as such. They strengthen the entanglement by the use of lasers, and now they have a strong wormhole. Please understand, entanglement and wormhole are the same thing, same principle. So now you strengthen that entanglement, you have a wormhole, and now you have a way to take our stars. There's so many stars, right? They could siphon off all the stars in the universe with the range of planets that they do, and then they receive that energy right through as our own crystals receive the energy. So they harness the universe's star power by that. And that's a Matt Johnson theory through a lot of damn studying and their help too, I think. I think they put a lot of ideas in my head there. And they got awful transportation mechanisms now to all over the damn universe instantaneously, pretty much. And they got a maintenance wherever these piles of good stuff is. So if you look at the UFO sightings on the 4 places I mentioned, they're off the charts. All 4 of those. And that's just to name a few. There's other reasons they entangle the places, but I hate to tell you, and I'll tell you more about this, and I'll show you proof. I'll say it. They've entangled the Google satellite also. And the way you prove that to yourself, go to Google Images and look up those 4 places, including my place. We'll just look up Sudbury Complex or the Stillwater in Montana, and look at those nice images they've got drawn. They didn't draw them on there. They're just entangled, and it's superimposed their areas that they go to. It's on Google Images. Google Images can't explain it, but it's simply because of the Google Images use the same thing your iPhone does. I'm putting this together pretty good, I think, and the good news, they don't want harm to us. The good news is they wouldn't be trying to teach me a little bit, I think, if they wanted harm. Bad news is they know what every damn one of us is doing any time of day when they want to. Sleep good tonight, people.